Let's get a little personal. What is your inspiration and motivation?
Well, it's kind of funny because I never really started out to do this stuff I just wanted to have something to do. I have kids, I have grandkids now, I'm married, I've been married for 40 years, but I needed something to do in this community that made it feel like I was out in the community doing something. One of the reasons that the Fiesta Bowl made a lot of sense for somebody like me was we're very involved in charity events, and I used to run all the events other than football for years and years and years that raised money for Boys and Girls Club, the Cancer Society, drug prevention, the 100 Club. The bowl gives away about $2 million a year to local charities. I mean, it's a big, probably the second largest donator to charitable organizations on a yearly basis. And there was something about that really kind of made me feel good that I was doing something for our community. Somewhere along the line, John Junker came to me and asked me if I'd get involved in helping take care of football teams, and I didn't really want to do it. I hadn't been involved in football. I kind of purposely, I wasn't enamored. I wasn't a football fan, which a lot of people will find unusual, but I wasn't a fan of football. And John said, that's the reason I want you to do this, because I don't want fanatics out there trying to deal with coaches and students and trying to ask for autographs and swag and things like that. So over the years, we've just kind of become known in the industry as the guys that understand hospitality and delivery systems that most people would never get. Most teams that come here cannot believe the quality of places they stay, the number of things that we do for teams, the hospitality we do. And at the end of the day, I think that what I found out I like to do is take care of people. I feel good when someone goes home and says, wow, what a great experience that was. That's what I like doing, and so this is why it's been something that's been I kind of found it by accident, but it's been a great experience for me because it is something I really love to do.
How about the kids, youth in sports and their opportunities in the area and beyond?
Well, one of the things that a lot of people won't know is that the Fiesta Bowl spent $500,000 out at Glendale at the new stadium building kids' fields, sports fields. So the city of the land was donated, and we went out and helped pay for the locker rooms, the stands, the irrigation pieces, so that we can have places where kids can play soccer and have Pop Warner football all year round. We now run every year during the football season, we run football camps for kids from the ages of 5 till about 15 that are free. We have all our sponsors involved. We have all the high school coaches in town come out. It's a really great thing, boys and girls, and they really enjoy it. It's something we run one on the east side, one on the west side. We have about 1,100 attendees at that, and it's just one of those things that's really, really a great opportunity for kids to get involved and see football. We spend a lot of time, the Insight game, we donate a lot of tickets to football teams, to local football, Pop Warner and other type football things to make sure we get kids in the seats, make sure that the kids see the value of where they're heading. And I think at the end of the day, we realize that football, the bowl system, is a reward for hard work for young men. It's not for the universities. It's not for the coaches. It really is a reward for the young men that have spent their life donating their time to the playing of football and the love of the game. And we love taking care of it and making sure that they go home with an experience that they'll never forget, because it may be more than likely, it's probably 89 or 95% of every kid playing that game it's his last game in football generally. And they're going to go home and this is their greatest memory in life of playing in a public arena in front of a huge crowd. And so we really, really have people that believe that it's our job to give them the greatest experience they can have.
Nothing like being an athlete, for sure. Any business advice to those students and young professionals watching?
Well, I think one of the hardest things when you're a young businessman and you're trying to come up through the ranks, the hardest thing to learn is to learn to walk in your client's shoes and to walk in your adversary's shoes. The minute you understand what he's going through and you understand his point of view, the easier it is for you guys to figure out how to come to some common ground on how to make deals and make the business work and make sure that everybody makes money and it's a win-win situation.
Hey, we've enjoyed the time with you, Dave, and really thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, and keep your eye on the ball.